Good morning. My name is David Cunningham, and I'm the prosecutor in this case representing Mr. Stephen Avery against Manitowoc County for the wrongful conviction of my client. On October 31st, Teresa Hallbach was photographing a car for Mr. Stephen Avery on his property. After her visit concluded, Mr. Stephen Avery went back inside his home, but Teresa and Avery never made it home that night. She was reported missing on November 3rd, and 7 days later, her remains were found on Mr. Avery's property. Manitowoc County would like you to believe this is an open and shut case, but the truth of the matter is, this is not an ordinary case. Manitowoc County was to have no involvement in the investigation because of a conflict of interest that existed from the previous wrongful conviction in his 1995 trial. Stephen Avery was on his way to become a millionaire because of poor and lazy investigative work. That is the theme of this trial as well. Poor, lazy investigative work combined with sabotage led to the wrongful conviction of an innocent Stephen Avery. The information of evidence provided by Manitowoc County is flawed and lacking. We will call Mr. Janie Aruz, a laboratory auditor, as a witness who will testify that much of the evidence is misleading. And we will call Mr. Richard Mallard, an excused juror from the trial, who will testify that Mr. Avery did not receive a fair trial from a jury of his peers. The defense will argue they have the right man for the crime. But what they will not tell you is the flawed investigative work from the field to the lab, how other leads were ignored. They will not tell you how James Link and Andrew Colburn desperately altered the evidence in this case to prevent Manitowoc County from going bankrupt. The defense knew there were inconsistencies in the evidence, but they ignored the signs out of pure convenience. They prematurely ended the investigation in the murder of Teresa Hallbach, leaving the real murderer out on the streets, just to stop the Averys from benefiting financially. No justice has been served for Teresa Hallbach or for Stephen Avery. At the conclusion of this case, I will urge you to find the defendant guilty for a wrongful conviction of my client, Stephen Avery. Thank you.